Hello everyone, this is Raptor coming at you with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Hopefully the final one. I believe... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do either of these. I don't know, maybe I'll do this if I'm bored enough, but right now I need to stop Ranrock and Rookwood. I wasn't able to procure more Wiggenweld, so hopefully I'll be able to get through this, because the game's not really that generous with the Wiggenweld. Alright, here we go. I've got 18 Wiggenwelds to my name. Let's see my... I don't think I'm gonna need Lumos. But I don't think I'm gonna need any... Yeah, disillusionment hasn't really helped me much. There's been very few instances where I needed to use Reparo, other than the Merlin trials and whatnot. Yeah, it's like... I don't know, like a lot of these, they require such precise reaction times, and I just can't do it when I'm being bombarded by 20 different enemies. Oh, do I touch that? Any last words? Man, my ancient magic bar is pretty small. But, here we go.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon.
I don't know why the music is suddenly being so loud. Yeah. Let's lower that a bit.
Find the door through which we entered.
The music's still loud no matter what I did. Did it not save? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the music's so loud. I can barely hear Fig. Anyways. We're walking very slowly to our destination. Oh, there's Ranrock.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go.
Well, clearly he is. He's the only goblin that we know of that has a drill.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Any Wiggenwelds riding around?
Search the area. Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer. Renrock will be pleased with our progress.
Oh.
Waiting to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
I could have done that. Jeez, just used 3 of my Wiggenweld. Yeah, it's like I use Protego for 1 attack and immediately another goblin attacks me. Oh, come on.
Where are the other professors?
I see it, and I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Oh, I dodged. Come on. Jeez Louise. Well, so much for that potato. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Come on, give me a break. Jeez, not even the trolls in the movie move this quickly. Oh, jeez.
This one's almost down.
Neither of them are almost down.
Your acrobatics will
A dead end. Now what?
Gosh. What a pain in the butt to the very end. Okay, I've got everything. Yeah, now I'm down to like
Professor.
11.
That wall. That's the way forward.
Very perceptive. Why? It worked. Let's go.
Okay.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
Well, I got
I feel you're right,
reimbursed one
Professor.
Wiggenwald.
There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Aha! What have we here? It's the students and their professor. Fools of a feather.
Oh, really?
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Oh, jeez. Back down to 11. All those Wiggenwald I just found went for nothing. Okay. Well, not much else to do.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Alright, here we go. Ah, dang it. Aw, come on. Finally. Yay, shark!
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Good.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge.
Found any Wiggenweld?
Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hecat.
Thank you, Professor.
Ah, nice.
Not quite. Over here. How nice of you. Enough of this nonsense. Get away with that.
Look out! Another troll. This one's worse than the last two.
Stop him!
Yay. Ah.
Much too slow.
Dude, it's like too many enemies in a small space.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Crap.
Was that your best?
Really? My gosh, I'm so tired of these. Yay, Weasley!
That's how we forward.
You guys got some extra Wiggenweld? Gosh, I went from 12 to 5 in that one stupid fight. Oh, come on. Ah. Of course. Well, it was a good thing I saved all my ancient power.
The wand! Quickly!
Thank you for granting me this mercy.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
Oh, don't jinx this now, old man.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Has
Think
it been
of
hundreds of
all
years?
the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I mean, keeping it contained. I mean, how much longer until someone else like Ranrock is gonna come along to try to claim it? Because if I open it, then no one can use it, right? I mean, that's the logic, because keeping it contained, that means someone else is gonna want to try to use it. But if I open it, then the magic just goes back out into the world, right? Because Isadora was the one who contained it, so the logic would be to just release it back.
I've decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
I mean, she used it for pretty insidious reasons. Like, yeah, she wanted to help the world, but then she got really drunk off the power it gave her. I don't want it for myself, but yeah, it's like either we give it back to the world where it came from, or someone else uses it for themselves.
Isadora knew she had a remarkable power to help people. I intend to use my ability to finish her work, build upon it.
But this could go wrong in so many ways. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the potential cost.
I also know the promise, Professor. With all I have learned, I can avoid making the same mistakes Isadora did. I can learn to wield this magic for good.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Oh boy.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Well, he ended up opening it anyways. Ah, great.
Goblin kind shall answer to no one.
Big. Oh, snap. Okay, we doing this?
It's
Okay.
feeding off the power from the repository.
Ah.
That did the trick. I have you now, Ranrock.
Oh, jeez. 6 wigging wells.
You protected yourself again. Not for long.
thought I could deflect those.
There seems to be some fighting you up now. No matter. I shall rid you of it. Come
Okay.
and set up free.
Oh. Oh.
You can't stop me!
Oh, come on.
Two pieces of help?
Oh, come on. Jeez. How close do I have to be?
Ha! Don't like that very much, do you?
Oh. Oh, come on. I press Z.
Stop! You have no idea what you're doing.
How long are you going to keep up this charade?
Where do I go? Oh. Wow. One Wiggenweld. Oh, I go down this way. Gee, you'd think by now they'd be a bit more generous with the Wiggenweld. It's not like I have any healing magic.
You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock.
How am I supposed to defend against that? Oh my gosh, you kidding me? You fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me? I was aiming for that red one. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, game.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Arrest the momentum. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock?
Oh, I pressed Z. Come on. Jeez, would you just respond to my commands?
Arrest the momentum.
screwed. I'm never gonna beat him. Come on. Jeez, I don't have any Wiggin Weld.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock.
Oh, come on. Could you just hit it for fucking once?
Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock?
Here we go. Wow, it's 2 freaking hits. Oh, really?
Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock?
I pressed Z. Oh my gosh, this combat system is infuriating. It's like, it doesn't matter what I do. It's like it has to be like exact. I pressed Z. What the hey? Ah. It's not giving me enough time. It's not giving me enough time because I'm freaking trying to figure out like which color is popping up and he's freaking throwing shit at me. How am I supposed to defend when you're shooting at me? Jeez. Gosh, I hate this ancient magic mechanic. Oh, there we go. Wow, a lot of good that did. Wow. Ooh. Oh my gosh, why are these not hitting? All my freaking spells on cooldown. Dude, really? Oh my gosh, come on. So tired of this. I don't want to play anymore. I'm at this point now. I don't want to play anymore.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Oh my gosh, even in easy mode.
I will defeat you. In Logbot's memory.
You'll never wreck this power from me!
Come on, use my ancient magic. There. What's the next phase? There. I just don't care at this point.
Thank you, Miriam. For everything.
Well, that was not the ending I was hoping for.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
It's okay, Sharp.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Well, Sharp certainly turned his mind on him. We really didn't get to interact with Fig all that much, I feel. I don't know, I feel like this part should have been more emotional for me, but...
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a
Oh,
rumor
boy.
that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This
Oof.
can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne, I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Well, if Rookwood was the one who cursed Anne, does me killing him lift the curse on hers? So I don't really need to use the pain magic extraction on her. Boy, it's been a while since I've been back here. You completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy, reached the end of your school year. With your owl exams fast approaching, now's a good time to review a field guide progress. Explore the world, finish any remaining relationship storylines, side quests, complete your field guide as you see fit. No. And I still don't have a trunk of my own. So am I gonna get an owl from Anne or Sebastian? Prepare for your owls. Yeah, I feel like playing this on normal mode was not worth it. Lucky leprechaun. Well, I kind of had a feeling we would lose Fig. But, I don't know, I feel like the game didn't really build him up enough for his loss to have that much of an impact. Cause yeah, like I consorted with him, like, whenever things needed.
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
I mean, I feel like I made the right choice, at least for me, because, like, keeping all that pain magic contained is just, like, it's just inviting another Ranrock to seek its power. And what good would it be to just keep it underneath the school? I feel like that's a liability. But then again, I ended up containing it anyways, so that was all for naught. Oh yeah, and then that final battle, we were missing Kagawa. I would think that she'd be interested in taking down some goblins herself. Cause it was Kagawa and the beast professor that was missing. Or maybe they were there and we just didn't see them. We got every other professor. Oh yeah, divination, astronomy. Yeah, there were several that were missing. What up, Sebi?
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry, but I'm glad to know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Yeah, you did. But I mean, you're the only family Anne has left, so she can't hate you forever. Yeah, what you did was unforgivable, but you're still family. Unless you guys have some cousins.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
That's it? I don't get to try to heal Anne? I got the power now.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast a curse that you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
I'd like to
Yeah.
learn how to cast the killing curse.
After all that's happened. Very well. You need to be precise with your wand movement. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
I mean, you've already taught me all the other ones. Okay, so I didn't lose access to that entirely. But I mean, as me role-playing myself in here at the time where he was offering to teach me the curse, it was like, it was kind of an awkward time. So, yeah.
That's all I wanted to learn for now. Thank you.
Of course. You're the only one with whom I would entrust such knowledge. Let's speak again soon.
Alright. The more knowledge, the better, I say. Well, where would I put this? Alright then, I guess I should prepare my arrows. No, I was hoping I'd be able to heal Anne. That's a little disappointing. I don't know, maybe there'll be like a later update which would allow me to heal her. I mean, after everything that's happened, at the very least, she should be able to live the rest of her life pain-free. Weasley's watchful eye. Prepare for your... Okay. I might decide I want to do that. Okay. Yeah, sure. Hello?
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep
Well.
secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm
Jeez.
just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain
really?
I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
My thick book of pages. Oh, some jumpy animation.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've completed much of your field guide. Well done. But you've still a little left to do. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Dear Professor Weasley, thank you for your owl. I'm overjoyed to hear that this most recent crop of 7th years includes a number of students who may be both interested in and well suited for a career at the Ministry. Of course, their owls will provide confirmation of the latter, but equally invaluable to our recruitment process is your opinion. You have a unique perspective given your experience with us, and for that I am truly grateful. I look forward to further updates as the term progresses. Respectfully yours, Ferris Spaven, Minister for Magic London. Oh. And a chest. Another. Oh yeah, I haven't been in here yet. Was this
By
only
all
unlocked
accounts,
after?
Hogwarts would be lost without you.
You say that now until Harry Potter gets born. No. Spinny. Ah, that was refreshing. I haven't done a spinny in a while. No spinny? Lies. Okay. I guess what's next on the docket? Just practicing my owls. Oh, gross. I gotta level up. I mean, I'm almost close. Musical map. Would I get enough EXP from that just to make it? See, even at the end of the game, I'm still getting crap gears. That would have been super useful. I mean, the cooldown would be ridiculous. So I can curse a whole bunch of enemies and then I just unleash Avada Kedavra and it just gets them all. That is neato. $34. Well, I guess I could do some quests around. Ew, I can finally relax. But what did Fig teach? Like, that never was clear to me. What was he teaching? Because he's a professor. But he had like a bunch of stuff. Was he like a general ed? Like, that's the only thing I could think of. He was like a general ed professor. Because from what the game says, like, people like me who has like ancient magic.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Sure, how much EXP are you gonna give me?
I wouldn't give to have a space of my own. Sharing a dormitory all year has been simply miserable.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's my brother William, the one I told you about after Charms class.
Oh my gosh, that was so
He's
long
been
ago.
cursed. He ignored my warning, and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
That's an interesting curse. Beats? So you basically got balls for feet.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's
How
entirely
indeed.
his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that weren't possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
I mean, can't you just transfigure them back? He deserved it. I'm like, I'm... At this point, yeah.
If I'm honest, I'd say he had it coming.
Normally I'd agree with you, but he's my brother. I know what he did showed abysmal judgment on his part. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I'm
Oh,
worried that
boy.
if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feat may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
If I help my feet become... That is a very concerning question.
How
Yes.
do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need
How do
your
you
help.
know for sure?
You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
But how do you... That's a very specific curse. Okay.
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never
Oof.
intentionally curse my brother. Not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Well, that's just rude.
Why is
What,
your
means she-
ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
Alright then.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is
Oh.
indebted to you.
Beating a curse. That's funny. Well, I mean, I
need
thought
to find a
some...
tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
I mean, there are some quests where I thought it'd be simple and it turned out to not be simple at all. So yeah, might be a little hesitant to do this. Any Horklumps here? Okay. Oof. Alright. I think it's only venomous Tentacula. Because the chomping cabbages grow here, but I haven't seen it grow here in a while. I've only seen venomous Tentacula. Well, I mean, I might as well do something, because I gotta finish the end of year feast. Alright, I think I'm just gonna end it there and just do these side quests on my own. Maybe maybe the next video I'll just skip right to the house cup. I don't know, maybe I'll do this too, because I'm just like a little sliver away from getting to level 34 anyways. But yeah, that final battle, it was just... No, every battle in Hogwarts Legacy has been infuriating. I should have just played it on easy, because I mean, for a lot of games that I've played, I've been able to handle normal mode just fine. Even Transformers Devastation, which was ridiculous, and I ended up changing that down to like the easier mode too, because I mean, it had a normal, hard, and then harder, and I went straight for hard because I thought I'd be able to handle it, and I clearly didn't. So yeah, I I like the basic concept of the combat system here, but all the cooldowns, it just really drags it down. I get that the developers want to scale all the enemies to my level just to like, keep the game challenging from beginning to end. But then it's like, well, you're giving me gear that's like that doesn't help, and your tip is telling me, oh, if you switch out your gears for stronger gears, like, well, you're not giving me stronger gears. Like every once in a while, like every like 10 crap gears, I'll get like one upgrade of a gear. And then here is like I'm constantly rotating because at that last battle I had to like match the colors to the spells, and it wouldn't even hit. So I'm like, the targeting system wasn't even working. I mean, I guess I was out of range, but I don't know. Like even using Protego, like it's so finicky that I have to use Protego at the exact moment I get hit. But then it's like throwing all this shit at me. And then when I'm going after the Dark Wizards as well, it's like, oh, there's only 5. I can handle that. And as soon as I step into like the poaching camp, then like 3 more show up, and I was like, what the frick? And so yeah, you're at this small, tight battle area, and you got all these enemies coming at you. It's like, how am I supposed to strategize using the right colored spells for the right like shields? Like that's freaking ridiculous. And then, okay, I'm okay with like, okay, if I want to expand my ancient magic bar, then I just go to the ancient magic spots throughout the world, and that's how I expand it. I just collect those. That's fine. But when I'm in the middle of battle and I'm fighting like 10 different enemies at once, like just make it so when I land a hit on an enemy, it just automatically starts filling up my magic bar. Because having to hit the enemies and then go over and collect the ancient magic pieces just to fill up my bars, like so much of this game centers around collecting. Either I'm collecting pages, or I'm collecting items, or I'm collecting ancient magic, or I'm collecting Wiggenweld, or trying to brew Wiggenweld. Like, I feel like even if I had 25 Wiggenweld, there's no way I would be able to finish that final battle on normal mode, because it's just straight up ridiculous. Like, you saw me, I was using my ancient magic trying to like deflect all those like attacks coming at me back at Ranrock, and it was just like flying everywhere else. Like, come on, I only have one enemy I'm fighting here. Why aren't you deflecting all his attacks back at him? And then I use Protego, but it doesn't click, or I'm pressing Z, but it doesn't register, and I don't know, there's so many issues with the combat system that really drags down the game. Like, I feel like they should just get rid of the whole color coding thing entirely if you're just gonna throw all these enemies at me, because as soon as I successfully defend against one enemy, another enemy's already like shooting at me. So how am I supposed to like Protego my way through it when I've got like 20 different enemies throwing stuff at me? So yeah, they really should just get rid of the whole color coding thing. Because like I'll break one shield, and then once I break another shield, the other enemy already like reformed its shield anyway. So it's just make it all one color, and then get rid of the cooldowns. Because cooldowns, it makes sense if you're in a multiplayer game. Because like I mentioned before, the cooldowns allow other players to get in on the action instead of you just spamming spells. But this is a single player game. There's absolutely no reason for there to be cooldowns. If you want to limit the spell casting, which I don't understand why you want to limit the spell casting in a wizarding game, then just do what other games do. Just have like a mana bar, and then you just have to like drink potions or something to fill up the mana bars. I don't know. I don't understand why there has to be such heavy limits on spells in a magic game. Like, I don't understand that. Like, they just get rid of the cooldowns all entirely, because I can only do so much using the basic attacks, because the basic attacks is like, it's a little spit of damage that I'm doing on these enemies. It's like, I need to use these spells, but when you're throwing the cooldowns on these spells, like, well, that's it. I can't use that spell anymore. I gotta switch to another one. And then I'll rotate through all of these spells. And then I'm like, okay, well now I gotta wait for the previous one to like finish cooldown. In the meantime, I'm getting hit by like 10 enemies. It makes no sense at all. I don't understand why that is for us. Why the developers made that decision on a single player game. If it was multiplayer, then yes, I understand why there would be cooldowns. But in a single player RPG, there is no reason for a cooldown. And the developers already said like, oh, there's not going to be any multiplayer feature for Hogwarts Legacy. So again, why are there cooldowns? And you're just going to throw all these enemies at me. Like, I have to wonder, like, now that I'm in story mode, like, now I want to go out to all the different poaching camps and see, like, how many enemies there are. Because I'm pretty sure it's probably, like, the difficulty, it changes the number of enemies you have to fight. But yeah, and then on top of that, the loading. Oh my gosh, this came out last year, 2023, and the loading, it varies between like 30 seconds to like upwards of 2 minutes. So in a 2-hour session, I could be spending, what, 10, 12 minutes just looking at a loading screen. Like, I get there's a lot of like role-playing aspects to this, like depending on which quests I do, then they'll modify the dialogues of certain characters. I feel like there should be a way for that to be done in an optimized way where I'm not staring at a loading screen like every 5 minutes. It's a bit ridiculous because there's like, the loading screens even have their own loading screens. Like, I have a loading screen and then it has a separate loading screen. It's like, oh my gosh, what the heck? So I'm like sitting here staring at loading screens until I can like progress in the game. And then there's certain quests where like, oh, you can't use your broom. It's like, well, why the heck did you give me a broom if I can't use it in certain instances? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. Guess I'll just teleport, because I'm not doing all that. Troll. Oh no, I do not want to do trolls. I am so done with trolls.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again, my favorite Hogwarts student. Never attended Hogwarts myself. In fact, I've never been more than a stone's throw from our humble hamlet. Now, how may I be of service?
Wait. Aren't you the guy that I went searching for chomping cabbages? So...
What do you have for sale?
Because I talked to that...
How can I help?
Because I talked to that other dude. I mean, I have so much money, I don't really care. Didn't that other dude say he met you in Hogwarts? How did you never gone to Hogwarts? Oh, it's only -6 defense. Fine, I'll hold on to that. Yeah, how did you never been to Hogwarts?
That ought to
doesn't
serve
make
you nicely.
any sense.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Okay, that doesn't add up quite
Welcome,
right.
welcome.
Yeah, but am I misremembering? I could have sworn I talked to this guy's friends and the guy said they met in Hogwarts. So how could this guy have never been to Hogwarts? I'm so very confused. But anyways, I'm just gonna end it there. Maybe I'll do the next video with the end of year feast. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'm just gonna do little quests here and there just to get my EXP up so I can get to level 34. But yeah, it's like everything else about this game is great. I like the music, I like the world building, I still don't know how the keepers are able to make like advanced AI portraits when no other Hogwarts professor or any other wizard that I'm aware of has been able to make very like independent portraits to that extent. Because only one of them, I forgot which one, Rackham? He's the only one who is able to use ancient magic. Oh, there's a chest over here. So that doesn't add up either. Oh. Okay, we're... Horcrux, yes. Well, it's a little late now. I have no use for these. I can still make Wiggenweld.
Wingardium Leviosa. Glacier.
Alright. Anyways, I'm just gonna end it there. I'm gonna do some extra stuff. Actually, let me check out this nearby poacher camp. Oh, they're just spiders. Never mind. Yeah, that'll be all for now. Oh, clumps. Gotta build back my Wiggenweld supply, even though final boss is already done and over with. But anyways, that'll be all for now. Until next time, this is Raptor signing off. Laters.